Less than 90 minutes left of the trading day after a pretty wild week. So let's bring in Joe Greco, Managing Director at Meridian Equity Partners. Boy, I hope you've been strapped in for this ride.
Yeah.
Is this here to stay for a little while until the market just digests exactly how it feels about the Fed's commentary?
You know, yesterday was pretty impressive. I mean, clearly people are recognizing we're near the end of the first half. There is some concern that the Fed is going to start to step away. We knew that going into Wednesday. We knew that that was a potentiality. We knew that there could be some capitulation for the sellers. But I think what we saw was really people saying, hey, you know what, I'm up double digits, but I'm actually just underperforming the index. Maybe I take a little bit off the table now so I don't miss it on the way down as well, and just, put a little cash on the side in case we do bounce. Perhaps next week is a great week to window dress before the official end of the first half.
And you think there's a good potential for a bounce next week?
We've been looking at it for a while now, and it seems you got the Russell reconstitution on Friday. You do have the end of the first half. It ends neatly over the weekend, so this could be the week that we push a little bit farther back up, and then all of a sudden July and August we start to really see the sellers come.
I'm glad you said what you said, Joe, about the Fed, because I kind of view it like Christmas, right? We know Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
And suddenly we're acting like it's December 24th at 9 p.m. and we've purchased no gifts.
Yeah.
You noted everybody knew the tapering was going to happen.
Absolutely.
Ben Bernanke maybe messes with the language a little bit, and suddenly it's the end of the world.
Well, surprisingly, I think one takeaway that we obviously don't telegraph out there on the first or second headline is he said, now just keep in mind, we're not going to stop buying and immediately start selling. We can hold these positions. They can keep the balance sheet the way it is once they start to, taper how quickly they're purchasing. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. And we're also talking out into 2014, 2015 here. So this isn't, a panic eject. There's a reason why the market's moved up this far. 1,200 to 1,600 is a big move. Pulling back into the 1,500s is not exactly, catastrophic for an S&P move.
Yeah, the S&P is still up at 12% so far this year.
We've doubled in 3 years.
Yeah. So you've had some pretty good profits. Isn't it terrible that when the patient gets taken out of intensive care, it's supposedly a bad thing? My fear is in future weeks and months, when we get a good piece of economic data, the market's going to sell off because it's going to say that's the day of reckoning just coming a little bit closer. Is there any possibility that you see, Joe, that we could get good economic news and a good reaction in the market?
Good. Let me see. Good is good. Bad is good.
I think Andy's question is, when is good again?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Well, depending on who's speaking and what they're saying, of course, that could be it. Good should remain good, right? But as long as we have that September date, as we near there, all of a sudden, bad is going to be good again.
Right.
Because people are going to start wishing for that.
Is that terrible?
I don't
No,
think
but that's
so.
good. But that is terrible. Wait.
Terrible is good.
Because I'm bad, I'm bad, you know it, I'm bad.
Bad is good, and good is opportunity, right? So be a trader. Get out there and don't just buy everything. Don't just buy the index. Start trading. Know your sectors. Know the best in breed. Know the peer group. And trade around that way. I think that's where people are really going to make money over these next 2 months.
5 seconds. Best sector right now to buy?
Energy.
Got it.
I'm just sad this is the state of our discussion these days.
Yeah.
I'd like to get back to companies beating earnings and the stock responding in a positive
fundamentals,
way.
not very sexy
Wow,
these
fundamentals.
days.
Remember those? Earnings balance sheets, Joe? Oh, my God.
We'll see you in September on that.
Plastics, Joe.